Or you could be this guy. Look, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a full sentence. I'm not sure if there's a comma, a semicolon, or colon, or what's supposed to be in here, or what in fact is going on. Okay, we're here on Duck Cove. Just having a little bit of a walk down here to get some more footage to show you more of New Brunswick, St. John specifically in this case. I'm working on it. But while I was walking down here, I kind of had a thought that I did kind of like want to talk about. So for reference, this is me, including the shirt. But I think there's an idea of being Canadian that I want to address here. Now, to everybody overall, there might be a different idea of what it means to be Canadian. And when I say be Canadian, I truly mean that. I'm Canadian born and raised, specifically Toronto, but I have moved out here to New Brunswick. Great decision, great choice. Haven't looked back, haven't stepped foot back in Toronto since I've been here. But given the climate of things I've seen recently, and there's some things I don't think are truly fair or a little too radicalized overall. I'm going to try and explain this with a little bit of an allegory here. Being Canadian to me is, imagine a crisp January morning, fresh layer of snow on the ground. Yes, I know it's August and I'm talking about January. Just follow me. You decide, or you need to go walk your dog, obviously, because it's, in the morning, dog needs to go out. You hastily put on your shoes, just because you think it'll be a quick run outside. Like I said, not a lot of snow on the ground, and you just want to get in and out and walk the dog. So you go do that, and no surprise to anybody, you slip, fall, your shoe flies off one foot, your wallet, keys, and all the spare change in your pocket. It's out into the snowbank, and you hit the ground. Now, most people are like me. Just imagine you didn't turn into dust when you hit the ground. This is the Canadian part. To me, being Canadian is one person's walking over to you, laughing, picks you up, dusts you off, and says, "Boy, that was quite the tumble you had there, eh?" And then some other guy spawns in with your shoe and is handing it to you. And then a third guy comes in and is apologizing to you because he can't find that last toonie that flew into the snow. So that's the quick allegory I have for what it means to be Canadian. And what I mean by that story is being Canadian is, to me, is not everyone whipping out their Canada flag tattoos and deciding whose is bigger. That's trying to show you're Canadian. What I'm talking about is being Canadian. Being Canadian to me is, you can have something like that happen. You can laugh, the guy helping you can laugh. Everyone can laugh about it, but what they actually did was come over and help you out. They didn't stand on no soapbox. They didn't say you should have worn boots. Why were you not out here in boots? Do you not see what it's like outside, you idiot? No, they had a chuckle because you weren't wearing the boots, but they still helped you up. It's the difference of being nice versus being kind. And I think that's getting lost a lot, especially in media, where it's like, personally, I don't care if you're woke or not woke, or your elbows up or your elbows are down. Put all of that where you want it. The end of the day, it's, did you actually put yourself any good into this world? Did you end the day being like, man, I helped someone out? Or did I saw someone in need and I did something just to bring a little light into the darkness? I don't think the divisiveness that I'm seeing, again, this is just my point of view here, helps. Does it help screaming at people to buy Canadian for the economy? Absolutely. But what about the guy that just needs to get what he can afford to help his family? He's doing what he needs to do, or they are doing what they need to do in order to get through the day and then get through the next one. Those people shouldn't be judged just because they didn't buy something that was specifically Canadian. And anyone that's shouting from their ivory tower with their flute of champagne, trying to tell you otherwise or say that this is me being good, look, I'm buying Canadian. Unfortunately, I think a lot of that's really just for show. It's if you wanted to make sure you actually do something right or actually accomplish something, there's no need to get on your soapbox or, maybe once in a while you should come down from your ivory tower and join everyone else and just have a good time with what you have. And maybe for a few hours at least you can get by without thinking about the rat race you're going to have to run into tomorrow. Or you could be this guy. Look, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a full sentence. I'm not sure if there's a comma, a semicolon, or colon, or what's supposed to be in here, or what in fact is going on. But if that's what that guy thinks, more power to him. That's the democracy we live in. Like I said, rather than show everything, like I'm showing you the Bay of Fundy right now, I just much rather do something overall. That's all there is to it.